Hey, it's me. It's Sunday, July 1st. Wanted to check in with everybody. Let everybody know, yes, I'm still sober. Got back from trucking with hubby last week. I'm telling you, that was a hell of a week right there. That was a hell of a week. If I was going to do drugs again, that would have been a great time to fall off the wagon. We were in a tornado, 2 tornadoes. One went right over the top of us. One skirted us. Every day except for Friday, we were in a humongous storm. Nebraska, if you're out there, I'm telling you right now, you guys got big balls. I couldn't do it out there. That's crazy. But yeah, it was really stressful. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I had left on the truck with hubby just to get away, kind of change the routine thing going. It ended up being super stressful. I was freaked out 90% of the time. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I didn't do any dope. Of course, there was no dope to do. You know, when you go on the truck with hubby, you know, commercial vehicle. Can't smoke pot. Can't do dope. You know, I got to drink one time. I say that like it's yay. But yeah, I did. I drank one time when I was on there. We stopped at a truck stop because we had gotten to our drop early and there happened to be alcohol there. So we went across the street and I let loose for a minute. But anyways, everything other than that is okay. I have not gone to any NA meetings all week. We had a terrible time with service, which is why I haven't done many videos. Nebraska doesn't like AT&T. So anyways, yeah, I haven't done anything. I have done a lot of soul searching, however, in this past week. And I think my addiction is fear-based. I don't know how to explain that to you right now. But I think all addicts, every addict that's out there, has to kind of evaluate, or I don't know if evaluate's the right word, or look for why they became an addict in the first place. Mine, I think, was fear-based, and because I didn't feel like that anybody liked me. I wanted people to like me, and it was too hard to get people to like me the right way. I could fall in with a bad crowd the wrong way, and everybody would like me, because hang on a minute. I didn't grow up in a bad family. I grew up in a family that I could have gone and done anything. I could have gone to any college. I could have done and been anybody that I wanted to be. Both my parents worked extremely hard. I mean, you know, they were I think it was the end of the baby boom era, or whatever that's called. You know, that work. We were not from a poor family. I was not poor. I was the only child at the time. I'll tell you about that later. But I did not come from a bad family. I've got, cousins who are, I just can't even explain it. Like, I'm the only person out of my family that went down this road. So, and I mean, we're talking Stanford graduates here. I'm not one of them, you know. So, but they're book smart. I'm street smart, is how I like to explain it. It makes me feel better. But yeah, I didn't come from a bad family. I had every opportunity. That there was to do whatever I wanted. I could have gone to college. I could have been anything. Yet I chose this road. And that has to make you wonder why, when you've got the world sitting in front of you, do you choose to do the things that I've done? And I have to continue to think back as far as I can, like when that started to happen. When did I start pulling away from that family, that me, my mom and dad, that I, I of course I didn't know back then that I could do whatever I wanted, which may be the problem. One of the problems that, we're still trying to figure it out. But I believe that every addict that's out there needs to find out why they became an addict in the first place in order to fix that. You can get a cut on your leg or on your arm and put a Band-Aid on it, which is your addiction. But unless you find out what keeps cutting you, you're going to always have that cut, and you'll always have to use that Band-Aid. So what you need to do is find out why you're being cut, and then you won't need that Band-Aid. See what I'm saying? So, and that's a process, especially after 33 years. I'll be 50 years old in January. And after all that, that's a process. You can't just go, oh, yep, there it is. That's why you can't do that. Because all of this time that you've been using, it's become a habit. And habits, whether they're good or bad, it's like a comfort. You know they're there. You know they're there. You know how to function in them. So it's easy. Whether it's a good habit or a bad habit. Getting up and brushing your teeth every morning is a good habit. Getting up and not brushing your teeth every morning is also a habit, but it ends up being bad. See what I'm saying? So, anyway, that's what we're still doing. We're still looking. Like I said, I did not grow up in a bad family. And let me say one other thing really quick, okay? And everybody's circumstance is different. And I'm not trying to. This is my circumstance. Okay, this is my own situation, and then if you can relate to any of it, that's great. This is why I'm doing these videos. My circumstance is I had a great family. There were problems. I'm not saying that there weren't, but at 50 years old, you cannot continue to blame your parents for what happened back then. Enough time has passed. You got to get over that. You got to move on and start thinking for yourself. So whatever happened back in my past, I'm not looking to blame anybody for that. I'm looking to find the solution or the answer to my problem. I'm not blaming my family or anybody. Yeah, my dad was an alcoholic. There was problems with that. But I'm not blaming him for what I've gone through and what I've done. There could have been some things back then that could have been better, but to blame him for the things that I've done since I've become an adult is kind of irrelevant. You're going to have to take that on yourself. You're going to have to realize that I did make the choice to fail school. I did make the choice to go do dope. I did make the choice to make all those wrong moves. I made that choice. My dad wasn't there just because he was drinking, making me make those choices. I made those choices. I may have been running from something, or I don't even know how to explain that, but I made that choice. And you need to hold yourself, or I am holding myself accountable for that and responsible for that. Because I was an adult. So I don't know how we're going to find out what the problem was, what I was lacking, what I was missing, what I was whatevering. But I'm not trying to find out what it was in order to blame them. I'm trying to find out what it was in order to fix it. So, that's where I'm at right now. I can already hear hearts and people going, I know. But that's, like I said, that's just me. That's just my thoughts on it. I have been having a lot of thoughts pop up in my head. Haven't had any more dope dreams. I've only had one. But I've had a lot of thoughts pop up because I'll be home this week, alone. About, hey, I'll be home alone again. I'm back to my own little world, my own little bubble. I'm not hurting anybody. Nobody's going to be knowing. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, well, my health means a little bit more to me than my own bubble now. So, my kids, my mom, my husband, my people mean a lot more to me. So, I've also, I don't know if anybody else thinks like this, but I've been having a lot of issues with death. I've been thinking about death a lot. I don't know why. And I just wrote that to my counselor. I hadn't talked to her today, and I just wrote my counselor a note. That for some reason I'm thinking a lot about death, and it's scaring the crap out of me. I don't want to die. I don't feel like I've done anything yet. I mean, I haven't contributed. I haven't, I mean, here's what okay, ready? You guys are probably going to think I'm weird, which is fine. When you're conceived, you're like one little egg and a billion little sperms, okay? And one little sperm out of all them ones gets to an egg and you're conceived. Is that not a miracle? Okay, think about that. That in itself is a miracle. That we're even here right now. So the fact that I have wasted 50 years of my life and did nothing to give back is kind of scary to me. My dad died at 67. My mother is still very alive and kicking. But I don't want to die not having done something good enough to deserve being here, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. But, so yeah, death has been on my mind a lot. And I'm not sure why. So, anyways, I'm doing good. Hubby's doing good. He's out in the barn right now, fixing the mower. And that's about it. So basically, I just wanted to kind of check in, let everybody know that I'm doing good, still sober, and I'm going to be home all week, so I will get a video or two up this week. I may need you guys. Like I said, this is going to be a tough week. I already know it's coming. I will not use, I promise. I'll get on YouTube. I'll get on whatever. I'll call somebody if it gets to that point. I won't. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I might be a bitch. It's going to be a huge argument. I already know. I can feel it coming. But, I do have a doctor appointment tomorrow. Yay. I have a doctor appointment tomorrow to go see my family doctor, who still doesn't know that I'm a meth addict. I'm going to be really careful about them because I do get Xanax, and so if they think you're an addict, they won't give you medicine. Well, I do need my Xanax for, like, certain times. I only get a few. I haven't even had, I only get, like, 15 of them a month. So, like, I've been out for a week. So I'm not, like, a regular Xanax taker, but I do take them in emergencies. So I'm going to go get some tomorrow. So if I got to sleep all freaking week to get through this next week, that's what I'm going to do. But, I mean, that's what I'm going to do, I guess. I wish I'd never done any of this shit. I wish I wasn't sitting right here talking to you about this shit. It's really upsetting to me. I could have been a better person. And I could have done better things. But instead I'm making videos about being a meth addict. And, I'm just not going to be that anymore. So I'll message you guys or video put a video up for you guys soon. Thanks for watching. I love you guys.